Hey guys, welcome again to Daytona Milton Keynes. Today we are running the inaugural D600 race. That means 600 minutes, 10 hours of this fantastic circuit. Our last classic enduro event for the year, and all of the best teams and driver combinations are back. We've got 16 entrants in DMAX, 27 in SODI. And in both categories, DMAX and SODI, we've got a Lone Ranger, one driver going alone for the 10 hours. James King is having a go in DMAX, and Chris Thompson is going to try and do the same thing in SODI. Cool conditions, reasonably chilly temperatures, but with sunshine, hopefully no rain, we should get an absolutely superb race in prospect. And I've just realised today also marks my 10th anniversary of starting work as a commentator for Daytona. It's going to be a very magical day at the races. So stick around, keep up to date, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't miss a moment of this fantastic race. See you in a bit. Hey guys, the D600 continues here. We've just ended the first hour and it's going to be stop, start with the rain by the look of it. We've had a couple of light showers through the first hour. We started pretty good. It was despite an early red flag in qualifying due to an errant gazebo blustering across the track. It was very exciting off the start between Maple Motorsport and James King. A nice early battle. King Brothers Racing thought they had a part to play in that first hour until the black flag that hit them off the start for hitting the cone on the launch. That took them out of the fight for the time being, but then a few full course yellows came in. James King decided he was going to take 2 quick stops in rotation, and then a big rain shower caused pandemonium, and that was a good time for Maple Motorsport to do the same thing. So now that all 3 teams have run together, it's now Maple who lead, King Brothers Racing second, and James King alone in 3rd place. And the gap, just 14 seconds. This is going to be an amazing battle in DMAX. It's also been pretty exciting in SODI. We've had the Vertice Racing team, Yellow Racing and Fox Motorsport all have their turn at the front. But there's one team keeping themselves in the vanguard of the action, and that's the DNH Iron Danes. The all-ladies team are trying to push their way through to the front, and currently at the end of the first hour, they're in 2nd place. Could they take the victory? You'll have to stick around to find out. 5 hours down and 5 to go. We're halfway through the inaugural D600 race here at Daytona Milton Keynes, and what a race. At the halfway stage, there are 2 teams up for the count, and it's a very tough battle between Maple Motorsport and King Brothers Racing. But the man who had the plan almost wrapped up just before the halfway point, James King, lost the wheel and has now plummeted down the order. It's devastating for the man who was trying to win the 10 hours all on his own. But he's not going to give up. He's going to work his way forward as best he can. We're deep into the maintenance stops now as well, and 2 of the squads from DNH have been hit very hard by it. The Iron Danes, well, they had a buckled left wheel, and that caused them a longer than necessary pit stop. And the Senna Squadron, well, they ignored the call, so they ended up with a black flag penalty to counteract the time lost. So it's all changed, but Maple versus KBR is still alive and kicking. And what about the battle in SODI? Well, Yellow Racing and Triple Threat are having a fantastic duel up at the front end of the field. But the 3rd spot on the podium is an absolute dogfight. There are 7 teams all in the mix trying to go for that 3rd spot on the rostrum. And as we go into the night here at Daytona Milton Keynes, it's only going to get better. That's Daytona for you. Well, what can we say? The D600 for 2025 has been an incredible race. The first ever running, and it's been an absolute showstopper. A race that went down to the final hour in the DMAX category between Maple Motorsport and King Brothers Racing. The comeback charge was mighty from the trio from KBR. A late red flag definitely changed the course of the race in the latter's favour. But in a race like this, you really couldn't separate the 2 teams. Both of them deserved to take the victory. Unfortunately, the racing gods were against Maple Motorsport tonight and in favour of King Brothers Racing. Next year, there's definitely going to be some silverware in the cabinet for the boys in red and white. And what about James King? An extraordinary comeback to go from 10 laps back to 5 laps adrift and grab a podium as the lone man standing in his own team. What an incredible achievement. There were some great battles throughout, but certainly in SODI we had a race victory that took us to the ragged edge, and an amazing performance from Team Yellow Racing. The consistency and the smooth running giving them the victory that they richly deserved. But no hero is bigger than the man on his own. The DNH Lone Ranger, Chris Thompson, the charity fundraiser, and the man with sawdust where his brain should be. 2nd position after an amazing duel. And how about the trio from Triple Threat? They are definitely going to be big hitters in the future. That's it from the endurance season at Daytona Motorsport, but we'll be back bigger, better and faster than ever in 2026.